The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Wait, that. Ready?
Watch 55.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
I'm going to run you over.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike.
Hey, Mike 7.
Let you play.
Shotgun now for Brady. Hard throw, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. No. Off. Back.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
We're set. Check Mike 19.
Check Mike 39.
Get ready. Hot.
On the left side, this is Stills. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's get some penetration.
The first carry now, this is Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
We're set. 19.
Check Mike 39.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Watch that. 19. The mic. You can't block me. You can't block me.
29. Jam.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Line him up.
A give the first man through Gillespie of the fullback. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set. 19.
36. Coming.
Line him up.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check. Switch.
Johnson trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up third down and 9.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Fairbairn now, following the made field goal, he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Watch the screen.
On the ground, Michelle.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
All day, baby, all day, all day, baby. All day. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crack. Sugar.
Now they'll throw with Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. With that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
At the 11-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
Showing it. Check.
They give to Johnson going right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line. Scrimmage.
Boom! I see you, boy. I see you.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
This is that. Mike 19. Check Mike 39. Watch the out. Watch the out. Hey, 55. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike 39. 39.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
Let's go.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Back's mine.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it second down and 11.
I got you, boy. Shift. Alert. 39. Check Mike 39.
All day, just like that. Just like.
On second down, it's Grant. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
Check 18. Check Mike 39.
Yo.
59.
Yo.
Hey, check Mike 30. Check Mike 39.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
We got this.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
And this
Here
is
we
a
go.
unit that, to be frank,
Here we
doesn't
go.
look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
Check safety. Check safety.
Shadow.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
Check
play.
31. Check 31. Hey, check it.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
Just run.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Kill.
Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
General West.
Tighten up.
Check 3. Check 3.
Hey, Alabama.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Stills the intended target.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Wait, 20.
I'm scared. Why? Get wide.
When he hit.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
Run to the ball. We got to run out.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, Let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Wait, that.
Mike 55! I'm trying to collect! Sponge! 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 No, no, no!
On second down now, it's Jackson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Alabama, 380.
Check! 55 to Mike! It's coming this way, coming this way. Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, Michelle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here I come!
On second down, Michelle.
49, check 49, check 49.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On third down, this is Jackson. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Patriots.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On the ground, this is Jackson. It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Right there in the middle. 55. I got you, punk. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Check 43. Alert 3, alert 3.
Topper!
55's mine, guys. 55. I'm coming.
On second down now, Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. On second and 9, Watson throwing the out route and complete. It's Fuller. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Fuller. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Don't get nervous.
Watch out, watch out. Watch
X3, 218, chopper.
Motion, I got one.
Hey, 16 check.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Blue draw Corkers.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Shakes off the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
The Texans
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
at their own 37-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
You go tight.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, throw left side, complete. That's Grant.
Watson's pass complete to Corey Grant.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
9 brings up 3rd and 2.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, watch the lane.
Quick the edge, quick the edge.
9, cover. Hey, 59.
Hey, check Mike 39.
The final shot before the break. Watson steps away to his left. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Watch the screen. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
This is Grant. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They go back to Grant. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. Here's Dorsett. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Patriots take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Kill. Hey, turn active. Reload.
Again, it's Michelle. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4.
Yeah, baby.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Wait, set. 53.
Check 55 to Mike.
Here we go.
Alert flare.
Check 9.
Check nickel.
3D.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
55. Check it. Eat. It's a party now. Woo! Hey, check Mike. Hey.
From midfield, here's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go. Hey, run.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Now a give, right side. It's Jackson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Come on, baby.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, New England.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
And they'll try Michelle here running on the right side. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Too fast, baby.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. To throw, it's Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our field. It's our field.
Brady going to throw.
Check 25. Check 25.
There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown.
Let's go. Touchdowns, baby. Let's go.
Julian Edelman there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Here's Grant, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Good. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's put that. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Right here now. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
From the gun, here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check 24, check 24.
They run again with Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Go.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
The Texans take over.
We play to win. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Check Mike 39.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Check.
Shit. 31.
Kill. Slams.
Alert. Check. Fresno.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
This is set. 19. Check Mike 39.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
26. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check. 39.
Watch the screen.
Here's Watson operating from the gun. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Let's go. Check three.
Hey, 24. Check 24.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Going deep here for Stills. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Alert. Hey, check Mike 39. Check. Right here. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Rip left.
Watson from the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
31.
Baby, you go get this. You're all mine.
Now Watson keeps himself upright. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Get him, boys.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Bang, bang, bang.
31.
Bang, bang.
Third and long, it's Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Let's set a tone, fella.
24. Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. And no, it's incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like... feeling that they had going on offense, they want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
On second down, it's Grant. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Check 13. Check 13.
Kill. Turn up.
25.
Kill, turn up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant, he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Rip right. Check 99. Check 99.
At the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Grant. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
We're set. Mike 88.
Check Mike 39.
Bound to lose one. Check your hot read.
Hey, 24.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy.
24.
Hey, check Mike. Check Mike
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Check three. Check three. Alert.
Here's Watson.
Outside coming. Outside coming.
It's caught. Stills, right side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Switch. Shift.
31.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, 31. Hey, check Mike 39. Echo. Bring it. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Hey, watch the slant. Win the rep. Let's go. Right here. Whip.
55.
Watch the whip.
On 4th down, Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Come on, QB, come on.
Now a give, right side. Grant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Squeeze, double.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Yeah, and here we go.
And it's Michelle once again.
Big Ed. Run.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Come on, D.
Watson. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. 36 yards on the play.
Close to field goal range now. Get up, get set, and spike it.
That's good for a Texas.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.